Something went wrong in the lab today, and I mean that in the most terrifyingly wonderful way possible. Picture this. You have a cauldron, steam rising, ingredients bubbling, everything perfectly under control. Then, one drop too many, one careless stir in the wrong direction, and suddenly the potion doesn't just overflow, it escapes. And when a potion escapes, reality has a problem. This is the moment every alchemist fears and secretly craves at the same time. When we talk about potions warping reality, we're not just talking about a mess on the floor. We're talking about the fundamental fabric of existence becoming negotiable. The rules that govern how things work, how time moves, how space holds its shape, all of it suddenly becomes a suggestion rather than a law. Think about what reality actually is. It's a shared agreement, an invisible contract that everything around us has silently signed. Gravity pulls down, time moves forward, the sky holds its color, but a spilled potion doesn't care about agreements. It's a wild variable crashing into a very stable equation. And here's where it gets genuinely terrifying. The warp doesn't announce itself. It starts small. Maybe the shadows in the room fall in the wrong direction. Maybe you say a word and hear it twice, once from your mouth and once from somewhere behind the wall. Maybe the door you walked through a moment ago is now just a wall, completely seamless, like it never existed. Reality warping isn't dramatic at first. It's subtle. It nibbles at the edges before it devours the center. The alchemist standing over that cauldron would feel it before seeing it. A pressure behind the eyes. A sense that the room has grown slightly larger than it was a second ago. That particular flavor of wrongness that your brain recognizes before your rational mind can explain. Now here's the fascinating tension in all of this. The potion was created to do something specific. It had a purpose, a target, a controlled outcome. But spilled, unleashed, it becomes something without direction. Power without intention is perhaps the most dangerous force imaginable. It doesn't want to cause chaos. It simply has no reason not to. And this is where the story truly begins. Because the alchemist now faces an impossible choice. Do you attempt to contain the spill, knowing that touching it directly risks becoming part of the warp yourself? Do you run, abandoning everything you built? Or do you stand your ground and try to redirect this reality-eating force using only your knowledge, your instincts, and whatever ingredients survived the initial disaster? Every great magical story has a moment like this. The moment where the controlled experiment becomes an uncontrolled catastrophe, where expertise meets its absolute limit. The cauldron boiling over isn't a failure, it's an invitation. Reality cracking open is genuinely terrifying, yes. But it's also the only condition under which something truly new can emerge. The question isn't whether you survive the warp. The question is who you become on the other side of it. So the next time something spills, something overflows, something escapes your careful control, remember, the crack in reality might just be the most important door you'll ever walk through.